Hi guys, I'm Henry Hart. With me always is the punk rock brother man, Mr. Johnny Noise.
Thanks, Henry. We would like to welcome you all to the Inertia Entertainment Channel. We have a really good show lined up for you tonight, so buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Hi guys. Tonight we are very pleased to have with us Mr. Matt Mayhem. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh,
Doing,
we're doing pretty good.
doing good, brother. Welcome to the show, and thank you
Hey, thanks
for.
for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for taking your time out and uh, sitting in front of all your cool toys behind you there. We were kind of going back and forth with that before. I'm kind of jealous all the buttons and knobs you got behind you there. Um, but yeah,
Well,
man,
I
it's
mentioned
awesome.
I'm a touring musician. I was full time touring for 13 years straight, and then I had a bunch of shit going on. I fell in love, bought a house, had some medical things to take care of, and I had to cut my touring life short for a little bit until I could get all that under control.
Right,
Uh,
right.
Love thing didn't work out too much, but so be it. But the house I still got, I sort of turned it into a recording studio, and well, this is some of it here. I'm in one of the spare bedrooms right now. This is do some mixing in here, like rough mixing, but then I take my mixes to a better studio with like actual like soundproofing and all that stuff,
Oh,
and
cool. Yeah.
do the final mixes there, and then or get real close in headphones after I get it close in here. But that'll all be changing soon once I actually build my studio outside. But I'm doing 4 albums right now with 4 different bands. But one of them I'm pretty sure is I'm finished with. So I got 3 more. One of which we played a show with you guys, Italian Blood. Like I played. Well, I was playing drums with them when I played with you guys with Morning Noise
Oh,
up in
wow.
Jersey.
Okay.
And well, now I'm playing guitar, but I started playing bass in that band. I've also done it. I've held like every role there is in that band.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But shout out to Italian Blood. Those guys are awesome. If you haven't checked them out yet, check them out. They're rad.
Oh,
Um,
cool, cool. Yeah.
what I'm doing before the end of the year last year, we started breaking ground on the new recently deceased album, which I'm really excited about
Oh,
because
cool.
all during COVID and before that and everything, nobody's really doing anything. So I was
No,
just writing,
no.
writing and writing and demoing and writing and demoing. I think I did like 50 songs or so.
Oh,
And
shit. Yeah.
so TRD got together to start like learning some of them, and then just like we started making our own songs, which made just it's more snowballed on top of that. So it's like so we picked like the 8 that we liked the best, and we started to record them. So we're doing that here now, like here.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah, yeah.
this is more for um, the engineering room for recording, doing rough mixes, and then downstairs is the live room. But
Oh,
give you the
wow.
quick tour real quick.
Sure.
So let me see
Oh,
how you
yeah.
reverse this camera here. I know there's a way. Um, nope, that's not it. Nope, I'm just hitting buttons now. Am I still on there? Oh,
Uh-oh.
there I am.
There
Okay,
we
there we
go.
go.
You're back. You can
All right, I'll
you can
just turn it around.
you can run it like
So,
that, bro. We can see it. Yeah.
so yeah, I've got a rack of guitars here. These are all everything we've toured with is all here.
Holy
This one
shit.
here,
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah, this one here is I'll have to open that back up when we get it's Les Paul Studio that this thing has
Nice.
been more places than most people. I mean, it's been all over the world, all over. You
So
come through here,
it survived TSA, I take it.
yeah,
Okay.
fairly.
Yeah,
So this is
yeah. Yeah.
basically the corner of my living room, which is my live room,
Wow,
and then
bro.
we've got
Check
a
this shit
bar
out.
here.
Yeah.
We've got some pictures on the wall,
That's awesome.
and then we've run an X32 for our live board. It's
Nice.
my
Nice.
my upright bass, my Ampeg SVT4 Pro, JCM 900, and then this is my studio kit right here. We're also
Wow.
Oh,
running
cool.
these
Yeah.
for monitors.
Yeah. Wow.
And
That's
then
it.
back there's all our bullshit to run it back up into here. And then over here, I had you guys sign this when we played. I'm like one of
Oh
those
my
guys.
God. Oh my
I just
God.
wanted to show you some of these guys because I'm a huge fan. So I got the Black 29 here.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Steve,
Okay.
Steve signed that for me. And then I've got a
That's cool.
slew of Danzig. Like it's a lot.
Wow, dude. That's
Slew of
awesome.
Danzig.
That's awesome.
I've got a slew of Misfits. Like it's also a lot, and a bunch of Sam Hain. Steve signed a bunch of these for me as well.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that the one you got there. I'm on the original one that came out, which is
This
one
one here,
behind me. No, no, that one I am not on.
right?
The one that Glenn endorsed when we first put the album out, the full album with all the pictures and stuff from back in the '80s, and then I'm on the At the Seville LP, and then after that, the newer stuff, I'm no longer on those. Um, I am basically everybody's from Jersey. I'm in Alabama, so it was kind of a tough pill to swallow. There's no way I could maintain, any
Right,
kind of shows or whatever. So okay, good. I'm on the album. I did the breakout show at Dingbats, which was
right.
cool. It was a Black Friday show, and then I have guitar tracks on the At the Seville LP. I'm like, cool, and oh, nice, man, nice, yeah.
This guitar. Oh my
Wow.
god, you can tell. Let's see if I can find where the camera is. There's like a break in the neck where it has been fixed a million times because this thing has come off. The paint here is two different colors,
Wow.
and this is cracked. It's still cracked to this day.
Oh,
And
wow.
Oh, wow.
it's
Yeah.
horribly cracked. But it stays in tune and it
Yeah.
rocks. Has been the best road guitar. And what's funny is I think I only paid like $200 for this thing.
No
Like,
way.
Oh, come on. Really?
yeah, it
Wow.
was like I got it like I don't even remember how, but I remember I got it for like something like two or $300. It was stupid
Wow.
cheap for some reason. And
Wow.
the headstock broke like 4 or 5 times, and then I finally
Yeah.
pegged it and glued it and then did it right. And like, well, I mean, I glued it a bunch of times, but it you're not supposed to do it clean. You're supposed to keep it, and I fucked it up. But anyways, it
Wow.
it
Wow.
works. I'm a shitty luthier, but
Yeah.
it's
Little,
still working. So
little
yeah.
road little road rash, but it still plays.
Exactly. Like that's like probably
Yeah.
my most prized possession. And I don't even play
Wow.
guitar in the recently deceased. Robbie played most of that. Like so he's
Wow.
got
Okay.
more time on that guitar than me. But it's that and it complements my upright downstairs
Yeah.
with the
Yes.
spider webs and all on it.
Wow.
So
Wow. Yeah, my former bass player from Crimson Carry, he had an upright. We didn't use it, but he plays with these guys and he plays the upright bass, and it's just badass to watch on stage, man. Like it's just
right.
something to fucking about it, especially with what they're doing.
Yeah, I
You
got
know,
another one here in the corner. Let me show this one.
Oh,
This one
wow.
right here. I'm sorry, it's so dark in here. Let me see if I can open this. Sun's down already. Anyways,
yeah, you're
so
good.
this one here actually bought my house.
Oh, wow.
Like this is what I played for almost 10 years on the road as that bass. And
Wow. Okay.
it's funny because you think being drummer is something that's pretty in demand. Try being an upright bass player that can tour. Like that's
Right. Right.
terrible. I was actually setting up or when I was touring professionally, people would set and route their tours around my schedule. So
Oh,
we would like do things like book the same festival and then meet at that festival, and then I would switch vans or switch buses, and then just go with another band, and then I'd continue touring from there. And I did
Holy
that for
crap.
like I did that for over a decade. Just
wow.
whoever was hiring and paying, and I bought this place like doing that. So
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass guitar and drums are tough ones to fill when you're trying to put a band together. And
Well,
I just
basically the leader of the band.
you are, and
You are.
I'm predominantly a guitar player, but I was doing some stuff with this other guy, and he played guitar. He's out of California, and so I said, "Fuck it," I sold some of my guitars. I had like a dozen of them. I got rid of some guitars, and I bought two fairly decent basses. So I'm just doing bass tracks. So fuck, I'm just gonna play bass, and so but now it's like whatever somebody needs, I'm ready to go. Guitar, bass, pick a direction. I'm set. And just so, but
Right.
and I'm digging playing the bass. And I got a friend of mine out in Colorado who was actually a music teacher. He and I were in the military together, and so it was, we got to hook up. He said, give me some riffs to go over and all this, all this stuff. But I'm kind of digging the bass, man. I play both of mine at 5 strings. Get that drop B, and it's nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, so but then it's fucked up because when I want to jam and do my squeals and bullshit on my guitar from just jamming out, whatever, it throws you're off. I'm like, because you're it's not the same. It's like, fuck, where am I? But
Do you
so I go,
play with the pick or do you play with your fingers?
I do both. I predominantly I play with a pick because of my background, but I'm practicing more and more with depending on what I'm playing. I play with my fingers, and it's tough to like for me especially. I'm not sure what your thought process is on it because Henry's the bassist as well. Is to mute the string above the one you're playing so you don't get that. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of practicing that, and but I'm playing some fairly slow stuff, to the Michael McDonald, Doobie Brothers, shit like that, just to get my chops down. Even though I'm a fucking punk guitar player, when I'm playing a bass, I'm trying to be a little more proficient at this fucking thing. So like, damn it, I gotta learn how to drive the stick shift first before I can get it going.
Right.
But it's cool as hell. I got some pretty custom gear, and it's nice to have all these toys to fuck with, and that's kind of my world at the moment, But it's cool, man. Yeah, I think it's pretty. You got a whole shit ton of stuff to play with over there. Jesus Christ, that's crazy, man.
So with my musical background, like I started off like when I was a kid, just playing like piano and stuff, just fucking around with organ and shit like that. But my grandfather, he was a drummer, so when I would go over and hang out there, he would always let me play the drums and he would show me stuff.
Yeah.
So I think when I was like 13, I got a guitar. I really wanted an electric guitar, and my mom got me a used electric guitar, and then from there I realized everybody I know plays guitar. You can't start a band with like 14 guitar players. So I was like, shit,
Yeah.
I want to play drums just like my pop. So
Wow.
my
Yeah.
grandfather heard that and he was like, oh, we're going to get him a drum set. So he went out and I got one for Christmas, and then that was it. I was like a drummer for years, all the way up until like my mid-20s when I was
Wow.
playing in
Yeah.
a cowpunk band called Junk Rod, and they had an upright bass player, and I had never been in a band with an upright bass player. I had never even fucking seen an upright bass,
Oh, fucking A.
and
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that fucking thing is rad. So I was like, can
Yeah.
I play it? He was like, yeah, man, here you go.
Holy
So
fuck.
I was
Yeah.
like, do. I was like, wow, I need to get one of these motherfuckers. So I ordered one, and I love white instruments, all white instruments. I just love
Oh,
them. It's
wow.
like a
Yeah.
perfect blank canvas because it contrasts with the all black clothes and the black. Like it looks good on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I love white guitars, and that's why we have the complement. Well, I always have my band always has matching instruments and outfits and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we I ordered an all white upright bass from China because it was the only one I could afford, and it's that one. I still have it. Like, but that thing's built like a fucking tank. Like I
Wow.
stand
Yeah.
on it, Robbie fucking jumps off the fucking thing. Like, I mean, it's yeah. That thing has been through. I mean, it's been to that upright bass has been to I think like 45 states. I think. I
Wow.
mean,
Wow.
like TRD has been everywhere. Like a lot of people don't realize how hard we used to tour back in the day. When we released Never Trust the Living, our first album, um, I mean, hell, when we released our first EP, we fucking toured hard. We did the whole East Coast on an EP. And then
Wow.
when we
Wow. Yeah.
released the album, we did every major city east of the Mississippi River like 3 times and the continental US once. And then we did, I think, the South twice on
Oh,
that one
wow.
album.
Yeah.
And then, like, we came back, and I mean, we just, everybody, like, we all blew up, and everybody picked us. All these bigger bands picked us. Hansel and Gretel picked Robbie to go play drums for him. Like,
Oh,
so he's
wow.
touring all over the world with them. Bob Wayne picked me to go play upright bass for him. So I'm touring all over the world with him. And we're just like, me and my band, we're crisscrossing in different countries now. We're like, what are we doing?
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, but it's funny because recently Deceased started as like a side project out of another band, just because we wanted to play more and the other band was they couldn't. So um, yeah, we started that and like the lineup changed a million times. I didn't even want to sing, so it just came down to necessity. We needed a singer. We were still had shows and festivals and all this stuff because we were like on a roll.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, well, shit, I guess I'm singing. So, and I'm horrible with lyrics. I really am. And I'm so, and the older I get, the worse it gets. But all the stuff I'm kind of writing now is a little more based in stuff that's like we've been through as a band, and it's just like more analogies and stuff. But
Right. Right.
I
Okay.
did have a concept for the album, but the concept is like it turned into like 70 songs. And I'm like, we can't do a box set LP thing. We just can't do a Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 at the same time. We're not no, we can't.
Right.
Um
Right.
it's just too much. It's too much of a story because I mean we toured that long and all the stories were based off of us touring and just shit we got into. Like all right, I'll spill the beans on one. We got one. I'm proud of this one. We've got one that's called Battle of the Frost Giants. It'll be on our new album. Actually, we might have to hold off and wait and put that on the second part and not the first release. I don't know. We're going to see how much we record and how we put it in order. Um, but there's one called Battle of the Frost Giants where we're a power trio. It's Jeremy on drums, Robbie Whiplash, Jeremy Phoenix on the drums, Robbie Whiplash on guitar, and myself, Matt Mayhem on upright. All three of us sing, but
Oh,
all
wow.
three of
Okay.
us are also guitar players, and all three of us are also bass players, and all three of us are also phenomenal drummers. So it, we just click.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
our styles of music, like we all love the same stuff, and it's so widespread. I mean, like we go from like 80s thrash, Metallica, Exodus, like Testament, like Megadeth, like that kind of like Slayer, like
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
that to like Depeche Mode to Toxic Holocaust and fucking
Wow. Yeah.
like I mean, it's just we're all over King Diamond and I mean, like it's everywhere. We like all kind like Lamb of God. So it's a lot of metal, but then there's a lot of like softer like Sisters of Mercy and Typo Negative,
Oh,
and
typo
I
was
mean
cool.
there's
Yeah.
like a lot of that in there too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Morning Noise is like that falls under that category. I love it. It's so good. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. I like the old school stuff, man.
Yeah, yeah,
When
exactly,
I go
exactly.
through and I hear some of the old school stuff that we did, and and for me, it's it's just it's obviously having lived through it. It's just it brings back all kinds of just cool memories, and and as kids, because we were kids when all that shit happens. It was 1980, man, and you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah, exactly.
fucking, freshman in fucking high school, and it was just insane. Didn't have shit, um, borrowed guitars, and it was just insane that stuff that we did. But like I said, right, it's a whole journey, and so right, you play back all the stuff, you're like, wow, we were here, we were there, or whatever. CB's, Max's, Kansas City, all kinds of places that we, I would have never fucking had a chance to do any of that shit. And but it's cool, and then, but like back in the day, no social media, no this. So you wanted music, you had two fucking choices when I was growing up: FM bullshit radio at one speaker, or go fucking play. And that was it. That was it. And Lodi were, the Fits were up the block. We had a garage band doing like Zeppelin across the street from where I lived, So everybody had a band. That was just a thing. Because it was either that or you were like a jock or a burnout, whatever. So we just got the music. And that, and that was it. That was your outlet. That's how all this stuff kind of got started. But
exactly.
So you can, I'm sure you can write a book too. I can sit down and probably fucking publish.
What's funny is I have written a book already.
Really? Fucking A, man.
Published it yet. But yeah. I didn't actually finish the story though. So there's three of us. We're a power trio, and the Battle of the Frost Giants is basically when I write lyrical content for the recently deceased, it's all fictional. It's all stories about monsters and vampires and werewolves and things that go bump in the night. Sure. Creepy stuff, because we're I don't even know what we are. I always say we're gothic Motorhead with an upright bass with horror based lyrics, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It seems to go over well. We've played with rockabilly bands, we've played with punk bands, we played with metal bands, we played with rock and roll bands, we've played with country bands. We seem to go over pretty well, so we're doing something right. But anyways, back to the story. So the three of us, we're in the snow. Which this is the lyrical content of the song. We're in the snow. It's cold. We're freezing. These fucking monsters come up. The three giant monsters. We're slaying them. We got to fucking destroy them to get to our friend who's following. We're trying to rescue him, and it's story driven based on that. Well, what had really happened was it was a cold night in North Carolina, and we had these three bigger girls that we had went home with, and the power was out, and we had to stay warm, and we had to do things to generate heat. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow. Life lessons.
But when you listen to the song and you know the backstory, it's kind of...
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I don't know how many of my stories I can actually tell, because a lot of them are pretty they're pretty wild. I don't know how PG or how far past PG I want to get.
Yeah. We're good. When I put this stuff out, I click the not appropriate for children fucking button on the thing. Because especially what's going on now, bro, you got to be careful. But especially on like YouTube, everything I put, because they ask you, and I said I click adult content only, because we've dropped the F-bomb and here and there. We had some questionable, conversations about this, that, and the other, over time, and it's like, let me just be safe and say not for the kiddos. Nope. No. But I know Henry's got a few questions he wants to throw at you real quick, and
sure thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. So one of my questions is, when you go overseas and you have your passport and everything, have you ever had any trouble getting into other countries?
No. We were no, that's a fucking goddamn lie. Shit. No, I went to the border one time, and one of the guys in the band couldn't get in. So to get into Canada, we had a show. I think it was in Montreal or somewhere up above New York somewhere. We were trying to get up in there, and he had a DUI from like a decade ago, so they wouldn't let us in. So we were like, well, there went that show. So we had to turn around and wait 2 nights for our next gig.
Wow.
But that wasn't on me. That was somebody else trying to get in. We could have went over and had poutine and fucking had fun that night, but
right.
Not without the guitar player singer. That really kind of wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Just a rhythm section out there, just do.
Yeah.
But no, we've always had the right connections in the UK to get us in for, because all our stamps were signed and we had to put our sponsor in there. Um, so her name's in actually, I don't know where my passport is. So I just got back home. Like literally, I've been here like 2 days. Like
Wow.
not
Okay.
even 2 days because I've been out most of the time. But I haven't been touring. I've just been gone since April. Um, even longer, wilder fucking story. We'll just say I was incarcerated. That's all
Nice.
we can say
Nice.
right now. But the fourth album that I'm working on is my solo album. It's my debut fucking solo album. So I'm kind of excited about that. But it's basically everything I've gone through this year with losing the chick that I basically stopped touring for. Uh,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah. So heartache's good for songwriting.
Oh
It's
yeah,
amazing.
definitely.
So,
It's a
and usually, like,
motivator.
I never write about personal stuff ever, and this is
Yeah.
like the best writing I've ever done, and it's all personal, it's all true. So I'm kind of excited to
Wow.
break ground on that, but TRD's first, and I got to get to them. So
Wow. Wow.
All
It's a
right, Matt
motivator. You know,
Mayhem.
anything.
So, oh, go ahead, John.
No, I was about to say anything personal like that that gets you kind of motivated. You know what I mean? It's just like
yeah,
it get you stirred up. You're like, I'm gonna fucking do this. I don't give a. You know, and then you fire it up. You're like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm about to run somebody over with this shit. You know. But it's
exactly.
tough. It's tough in one way. You know, people take it two different ways. You know, I got a bump in the road. I'm fucked. Or I got a bump in the road. I'm ready to go now. You know, just look out. It's going to come at you real hard and fast. You know,
Right,
so you can take shit, you know, lying down or get the fuck up and go, you know. So
exactly.
and I've learned that lesson the hard way on a few things, but you know, you just got to keep on going, man. Keep on
Yep.
moving forward. You know,
Yeah.
that's all you can do. But Henry, I stepped on you, brother. Go ahead.
No, no, it's okay. I was about to say, wow, Matt
I was
Mayhem
going to continue
solo
on with.
debut.
I was going to continue with overseas. I was going to say it's kind of 50-50. Like touring states it has its benefits, it's got its downsides. Touring overseas has also benefits and downsides. You make a little more money over there, I think. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I've been fortunate enough to tour with bigger bands over there that already had a decent following everywhere.
Yeah,
Um, but make a little more money over there, I think, just with I think merchandise and
sure.
just your guarantees and usually the venue feed you and set you up with a rider, just a small rider and um the decent pay. I mean, I was on salary for most of my touring, but with just seeing the numbers every night and living it, you see how much money the tours make.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah. I can
so
imagine.
over there, I think you do a little better off the ticket sales and just the venues pay a little better, and you're not really dealing with like Live Nation and the fucking taking a cut of
Yeah,
the merch and all their fucking bullshit.
yeah, yeah.
Um, don't get me started on them.
No, no, it's all
sounds
good.
like
Anyway,
sounds like a
but
whole
stateside,
different set
so
of worms.
but overseas you also have like hostels and stuff too that are pretty cheap if you don't have like a lot of gear. Like usually if you're like renting gear and you just keep it in a van you can park at somewhere. Um and then stateside though, you can fucking tow a bus with a trailer
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
200 feet fucking going down the road, and we've done it. Oh my god, I wish I had a picture so you could pull it up.
Wow, it's crazy.
we I don't even know how it was the longest like bus you could fucking have. This thing was like long. And then we had like the longest camper trailer you could pull when a tongue hits that we were pulling. It was like 100 feet we had on the road. It was ridiculous.
Oh my
But
God,
the
yeah, it's
bus was
crazy.
like for everybody to hang out in and for like and put the gear in all. And then the camper was like everybody had bunks. And it was like the camper we towed with the van before we had the bus. So it was like we were just towing it all.
Wow, wow.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
But
wild.
that
That's
was
wild.
that was comfy because everybody had like a quarter acre of real estate in the bus and camper to just that was theirs.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we were
yeah, yeah.
real comfortable on that tour. But
Do
that
you,
was ridiculous because nobody needed like a CDL or anything to drive that, so everybody got to turn fucking just cruising that on the
cruising the
highway.
bus, man? Which is
Oh,
crazy.
some people were kind of scary. That trailer was whipping a little bit
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. You know, it's crazy in a way. You know, I've driven commercially. You know, when I first came out of the military, you know, I was driving commercially, and you know, 80,000 pounds gross weight. You know, and you know, you go through all this bullshit. You know, your endorsements. I had hazmat. I had Twic cars. You name it. I had it
Right,
fresh out of
right.
the service. You know, but that someone could jump in and like I said, get a monster RV and a huge trailer and with air brakes and all this other stuff and just go with no fucking license. You know, it's like,
So,
oh
yep,
wait, is holy shit. You
fucking
know,
rock and roll. If there's a
rock and
law,
roll
you
and
can skirt
fucking
that
go, man.
motherfucker.
You know, meanwhile, we're getting fucking DOT'd and weighed all the fucking time and inspected all the
Yep.
fucking time, you know. And there comes this, like you said, a bus towing a fucking monster trailer, and you know everybody's fucking probably wrecked inside there, blowing down the highway. And you're like, fuck, you know. So that's
I mean,
wild,
we
man.
were pretty safe about everything. We were
Yeah,
all
yeah.
pretty, I mean, Jesus Christ, when you tour that much, everybody's a mechanic at that point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
the E4OD transmission and the fucking the Ford Windsor from the Economy Line series. There's nothing on the Ford Economy Line I have not fixed or repaired. Like I know that van inside and out, and that Windsor motor inside and out, and that transmission inside and out. Because
Yeah.
I need to get that tattooed on me. I want to get like a transmission that's like broken in half, like cartoony.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
need
yeah.
hash marks because I've already went through 7 transmissions touring. So
Wow, wow. Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta do that fucking like do like a new school version of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like a new school tat of something that would be fucking cool as fuck, man. So now you got me thinking, man.
Or
Fuck,
the
I'm gonna do some
ghost of the
more.
transmission. That'll even match my ankles a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, man. Oh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, I think when I was touring with Bob, shout out to Bob Wayne and the Outlaw Carnies. When I was touring with Bob, actually, ooh, fucking, I got his hat right there. I didn't even recognize.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
When I was touring with Bob, we were doing like 300 plus shows a year. He's still doing 300 plus shows a year.
Wow,
Like he lives
wow.
on the road. Like that's just what he does.
Sure.
So that's why we had, the big bus and the big camper and all the, all the fun stuff on the road. So, but we were living in it. So, but the cool thing about that in the States is you can just pull into a Walmart parking lot.
Fucking
That's your
yeah.
home. You
You
can go
good?
in, use the bathroom, and go to truck stops, use the showers or whatever.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
lot of venues have showers now too. So,
yeah. Depending on where you play and how big the venue is, yeah, you're right. They have
yeah,
green rooms and showers and all that good stuff, which is kind of
yeah.
cool. You know.
We took full advantage of all of that. Christ, we would have fights over who was going to get in the shower first.
Holy shit, that's
Sucks.
fucking cool, man. Yeah,
Oh
take notes, kiddos. This is life on the road 101.
yeah,
No doubt.
be easy to work with. Play an obscure, stupidly big, obnoxiously fucking hard to fucking handle, and very delicate hollow instrument.
Yeah,
Get
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mediocre to okay, semi decent at it, and be super good at just knowing the songs, know the material before you even have your first rehearsal.
Oh
Not
man, yeah.
not just know the material they ask you to learn, know all of the fucking material that they have that you could find, all of it, and then just be super easy to work with. I can't stress that enough. That's the biggest thing
Yeah,
about touring. Don't be a
yeah.
fucking asshole. Because if you're an asshole,
Yeah, you're gone. You're out.
you're gone.
You're
Nobody wants to
fucking
work with
gone.
that. Especially not guitar players and drummers and fucking like upright bass players. Maybe you can be a little bit of a dick, but that won't take you that far. But like I said, there's not that many of those dudes out there touring. So
No, no, that's a kind of a niche fucking way to market yourself. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like your standard fucking keyboard guitar player or whatever. Upright bass is
exactly,
well the fucking
it's a real
Stratocaster out there is
niche
slapping it
market.
too again, Fucking
Right,
Brian
right.
Setzer's fucking out there doing his thing, and they've always had the fucking, and I dig that fucking shit. I think it's cool as
Oh
fuck.
hell yeah! Stray Cats is like one of my fucking all-time favorite bands.
Yeah,
Them and
yeah.
Motorhead, 'cause I'm all over the place. I
Yeah.
really am. I love so with the Misfits. Oh my god, the Misfits and Motorhead are like fighting for number one
Fighting for,
constantly.
yeah.
Like,
That's fucking awesome, man.
it
Yeah,
is,
we
bro.
did. I got to tell you, through the Stray Cats thing out there, I saw Brian Setzer, and it's Brian Setzer Orchestra. Okay, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go check this. To me, it's Stray Cats, right? No, this fucking guy can. I didn't
Yeah,
realize. I didn't realize he can play. Those guitars like he did. And then I think it was in Nashville. We went to go see him, so I'm pretty close to Nashville. And I was sitting there, next to my wife, going, I didn't know he could fucking do that. I'm used to just Stray Cat strut that, whatever the fuck. This guy kicked
oh yeah, he fucking
ass, shreds.
He's
I'm like a
probably one of the
fucking
top 5 guitar
monster.
players on the fucking planet. I'm not even like he
Yeah,
really is that good.
this fucking, this full size hollow body like Gretsch fucking guitar. You got to wrap your hand. And this guy was killing it. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go burn my shit when I go home. Because you get that, man. You're a musician. You go on tour. You play your gigs, whatever, and you go see somebody. And you're like, fuck that motherfucker, man. Because I'll never fucking play like that. Then I can practice till I'm 80, and he's that fucking good. I'm like,
Yeah, those dudes are my heroes. All those guys,
Dude's
I'm
fucking
like,
awesome,
I
man.
just bow down to those.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
motherfucker is like the 8-year-old Asian kid on YouTube. That's
Oh, fuck him too. Yeah. Oh my god, it's terrible. I'm done. I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so.
Because when that kid's my age, oh my god, the future of guitar players, we're all doomed.
We're dead. We're dead. Yeah, because these kids are so fucking talented. I can't even. I watch these guys. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find out where the fuck you live. I'm breaking both your thumbs because you never play again. Because they're that fucking good. I'm like, son of a bitch. They're really, really. I gotta give it to them. I never in my life, never. I can shred a little bit. I can do my squeals, do my triplets, and run up the neck. I can do a little bit. I can show off just enough to be the fucking asshole on stage shredding guitar. But these guys are amazing. I'm like, holy fuck. I'll never be that good.
I feel you on that.
I'm like, and you get so like, frustrated, like, and I just got to accept the fact I am who I am. I can do what I can do. I'm a hell of a rhythm guitar player. I'm pretty damn good on the bass and I'm mediocre on doing the leads and stuff. And like Crimson Carry, it was just me. I had to do on a guitar player, and so I took rhythm and lead, which was fine. But let me tell you what, I got my 11 right behind me. I fucking hit some effects and got a wah-wah pedal, and you can do anything you want when you fucking got that shit behind you, and one note you can make it flail. But yeah, like I said, these younger folks coming up, kids, they're fucking kids. Let's just put it where it is.
I know.
And they can barely hold a fucking guitar, and these motherfuckers are shredding. Shredding. I'm like, you little bastard. But it's cool, man. But it's good to see. It's good to see that
absolutely.
people, that there are still kids out there, there's still youth out there that are not button pushing fucking junkies, and they're playing instruments, they're playing guitars and bass and drums, and they got bands together, and there's high school bands that I'm sure you've seen hundreds of them on social media. Like, these little fuckers are good.
No, what's funny is I was back in my 20s. I was dating somebody, and she had kids, and real young kids, and I would always play guitar at the house. I set my drums up, let her son play drums, and he was like 4 or 5 at the time. And we dated for a number of years, and they were basically like my kids for that time. And me and him kept in touch, and he became quite a phenomenal musician, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually going to come over. We've been trying to work out getting him to come over soon, but like I got incarcerated, and I was indisposed since April, so I haven't been here.
Wow.
That's
We'll have
and the
we'll have
story.
we'll have to delve into that on a second episode. 'Cause now you got me
Yeah,
you got
because
me
the
fucking
story behind
tweaking
that
here.
is
I'm like fucking
basically my
tweaking.
whole solo album where I
Yeah,
kind of had
yeah.
to. I'm Italian, so I kind of take take things into. I don't even know how to say this without incriminating myself.
No. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you.
Had
Yeah,
to handle some business is what I had to do.
yeah. I'm with you. I'm Italian and German, so it's it gets a little crazy. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So I'm not
Sometimes.
a big fan of the law, and
Oh,
so
Okay.
hey, you're
I don't know
back.
what happened there. So I'm not a
Yeah,
fan
you
of the
got it.
law or the government or anything like that. So
Wow. Yeah.
but
Well, like
that's
I said,
handled. Everything's good now.
yeah. Look, everybody settles down eventually. You figure it out. And it's all good. But I know Henry might have a few more questions for you
Yeah, absolutely.
before we land
Oh
the
yeah,
plane here.
definitely. Now this might be a crew type question, but talking about sometimes you get rented gear and everything, but do you yourself carry like extra strings for your upright bass or a little bit of extra this and that, be it cables and whatnot with you when you go on tour?
Absolutely. I have a backup for my backup for everything except the upright bass itself, and then I have everything I need to do emergency repairs on that upright if I need to. I used to fly, or well, not fly, drive an upright everywhere, and then I was going to fly one over once. And so here's the thing with upright bases: you can buy one for like $1,500, $2,000, something like that, and then you can fly it over there for about $1,000 bucks. You can rent one for about 1,000, $1,500 bucks, or you can just buy one for 2,000 bucks and then store it or sell it. So
There you go. Yeah.
there's not really like there's a way to get around it. But when I go over there, I was renting them. I have one over there I can use whenever I need to. Um, and then I have two here in the States that one I can keep on the West Coast if I need to. Just drive it out there, leave it, and then that way I can do fly-ins. But since we're not on the road right now, I have it here, and one's my studio base and one's my practice base for when we play live. Um, which I need to switch the pickup. Steve Whitman has the pickup on my studio base, and I just put that on there. I fucking love this thing.
Oh wow.
He's
Yeah.
the upright bass player for Frenzy out of the UK, and he does these custom upright bass pickups. Holy shit! I need to switch my live one over to that one. So that just reminded me. So thank you. I gotta fucking get them up. Um, but so yeah, I always carry extra strings. I always have a backup pickup. It's like a cheaper pickup that it's like a little wedge pickup, just
Mhm.
in case something happens to my old mag pickup that I was using. That's on the spiderweb base, but the gold top base here, that's got his pickup on it. Um, I'm still using Eurosonic strings on both bases, but I have a set that I left in Europe, but I always have a spare set that I carry with me just in case.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
because I have broken upright bass strings. And it sucks when it happens.
Jesus Christ!
Um,
It's like a gunshot going off. Fucking monster strings on that
yeah,
damn thing.
but when my band tours, we carry an extra snare, extra heads, a backup set of hi-hat cymbals, a bunch of backup hardware, a backup throne, like backup kick pedals, all that shit. So we always have two of everything, and then we've got a backup guitar head, and I bring both of my I have a SVT4 Pro, and I just have an SVT, just my backup. So I bring both of those just in case,
Yeah.
because we don't cancel gigs and we don't have time to be fucking hunting around for gear. We got fucking shit, we might have a
Right.
10-hour drive the next day. Like sometimes it gets long. We don't have time to go hunting around for gear or fixing shit in
Right.
the middle of
Right.
playing. So,
So do you have guitars that do not leave like your studio? You know what I mean? You got shit that you would go out and play and stuff that
um,
you just.
I
I mean, I'm not
do. I do now. Since I've been home since COVID and nobody's really been touring,
right,
I have collected some nicer guitars that I've been
right.
using for. I mean, that's a fucking lie too, because I've already played shows with them, so I can't even say
Wow,
that. They were
wow.
local shows though, so but I did take them out and play with them. So fuck, no, I don't have
No,
anything that I haven't played a show with, except
wow.
that DW kit downstairs.
Yeah,
That's never
yeah.
played a show. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
keep.
that's never played a show.
I have like 4 studio guitars and stuff like that. That I just don't take them outside. You know, I got a beautiful Gretsch. I'm like, fuck that. You know,
Oh,
just for
I have
studio.
what
Yeah,
is it? A duo jet. I've got a duo jet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I got a knockoff of the it's like a tobacco color. I guess you would call it like the country gentleman uh
Yeah,
kind of fucking, you know. But yeah, that there's no way that's going outside this fucking room,
this guy here.
dude. Fuck yeah, man. Yep, yep.
Got the
Yeah.
Bigsby.
Got the
I
Bigsby on
love
there.
this used to be the TRD guitar before we got the matching white one. They're
Yeah.
that way. It
You know
matches a
what's
little
good?
bit.
I had the Projet.
Right.
And what's good about those guitars is it's not a complete solid body. The inside of that guitar is chambered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it gives you
They
that fucking,
resonate
even
a
though it's a
little
solid
better.
body guitar, but inside it's all fucking chambered. So
Yep.
it just gives you that
Yeah,
different
they're a
tone.
little
And then
warmer, and they got that little bit more. They just
fucking
have
A.
that nice hum to them. That
Yep.
sounds real warm and
Yep.
good.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, I had one. I sold a bunch of fucking shit, you know, scale downs. I couldn't even sit in here. It was ridiculous. And anyway, yeah, so I have shit that I'll bang around on
Oh,
stage,
bro. Hell
you
yeah.
know. Oh yeah, Henry does
This is
he does a
I,
lot of custom work on his shit too. I mean,
yeah,
he tears shit apart. Just
yeah, I sure do, man. This is
yeah.
a Squire jazz bass with the maple neck, and somebody had asked me about this and recently, and they asked what settings. It's kind of hard to see in the lighting. They asked what settings I set my volume and tone knobs at, and since the jazz bass, of course, is 2 pickups. I ripped out the stock pickups and put Seymour Duncan quarter pounders in them. Fender Chrome high mass bridge, and switched out the input jack for a gold one that has 4 points of connection instead of just the one, and of course my aluminum diamond pick guard, which is just more for decoration. But that's all I did about that. But to answer the question out there, I keep my neck pickup at full, my bridge pickup at about 12, and then my the tone I keep it at about 3 o'clock. So
Okay.
that it just gives it a feel. Now if I'm doing a cover or whatnot, sometimes it's just fun to turn everything up full blast to play that way. But if I'm doing a cover, and I'll try to match what tone settings they got, or 2.5 step down or not. But as far as a personal setting, somebody had asked me that yesterday, and I told them, well, if I get a chance to on this show, I'm pretty sure it'll come up. I'll answer that question for you on the air. So there you go.
There it is.
Yeah, I
There it
know.
is, bro.
I play in a lot of trios, and the recently deceased is a power trio. So
Yeah.
with upright, you're kind of playing with the guitar player with your left hand, and you're playing with the drummer with your right hand. So it's you're playing the rhythm and the bass at the same time.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have to complement each. So what I do is I scoop all my mids, and I just bring up my bottom end for the bass, and then I bring up my top end for the just for the kind of the clicky kind of percussion sound you get from playing it, from the slap, as you will.
The slap, yeah, about to say,
right.
yep.
So,
Right.
And then that way with the bass scoop, all those guitars can come up in those mids, and it fills that out, and it really shines. So that way
Yeah.
we both kind of stand out. And then the drums being the the percussion aspect of it, and me complimenting it works. Like we've got a good kind of blend with how we've got
cool.
our tones mixed. So the
Yeah.
guitars, there's lots of, I don't want to say it's lots of mids because it's not extra mids or anything, but it's just, it leaves that room for him to just have all those frequencies to just do whatever he wants with. And
that's cool, man.
Yeah, it works. It just does.
Right.
Like I actually have some of the new stuff fired up here. I was going to play just a second of it so you can hear it. So yeah, we're
cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I got all my amps I got from Spinal Tap, so my shit goes to 11. So I don't know about you fuckers, but I crank it up to 11, dude. I mean, fuck yeah, man. Now, like I said, you got to have a mixture of stuff, man. I got Boss amps, and I like the Orange Crush 120 head. I run through the Black Star.
Yeah, those oranges.
Fucking kills, dude.
Shit, I played through a little fucking. There was a tiny bass. I think it was called Tiny Terror. It was a little.
Yeah.
You fucking put it in your pocket. I mean, that fucking thing was louder than hell.
Yeah, man, it's insane that little. They got that little fucking. I don't know what the fuck they call it, but it's like a miniature tube fucking thing that Orange has, and holy fuck, and it's this little tiny box. It's like you got to break the fucking thing when you plug it in.
Like those MOSFET Class Ds, I mean, they push, but it's like they're stepped. And then with whatever that fucking little tube is they put in those, that's making all the difference.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy. It's crazy that like an amp, man, a 50-watt amp, man. It's a little flat fucking box. I could plug that in. I could plug that into a cabinet. And it's like, holy shit,
It's just going to keep getting smaller.
It just really is, man. It's
a stop box pedal, and that's going to be fucking amp.
Yeah. What's nice about some of this shit is like, depending on where I played, like with Crimson Carrier and stuff, is if they had a decent PA, I just bought the fucking 11 rack. I didn't bring shit. A suitcase and you plug that fucking shit in. Got my pedal board, the 11 rack, straight to the fucking PA. No, and it sounded fucking fantastic.
There you go.
And it was just, I have to tote all this heavy fucking shit because the Black Star cabinet is a motherfucker.
I'm a big fan of the staircase and the 810 cab. I have an 810 cab out in the shed just because I love humping that motherfucker as a show.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, but that with SVT, I mean, come on. That's the sound. You can put any bass through that rig and it will sound like gold.
Yeah.
Like you can put it through an amp, like you can go through a pedal board, you can go through a sim and through an emulator and do it. And it sounds okay. It does sound like it, but there's nothing like it when you're on stage and you go up to that amp and you hit that fucking string and you feel that fucking bass in your fucking rib cage. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Roll.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I was surprised. I got the Fender Pro 100 bass amp, and I picked it up out of Nashville.
My first bass amp was a Pro 100.
Yeah, bro. The fucking new one. I went up there specifically, so I picked up the two basses. I said, well, I need a decent fucking amp, So we were up in Nashville, fucking around. So we're gonna swing by the music store and see what they got. And the guy's like, I'm picking up these fucking like the big wedges and shit. Like, fuck, thing's heavy as fuck. I'm like, son of a bitch. And the guy's like, dude, that's a 100-watt Fender bass amp right there. And pick it up. It weighs like 25 fucking 30 pounds. Like, no fucking way. So I'm bracing to pick, like, and it's like, whoa. I said, holy shit, this is nice, man. Not to have to hump all that shit. And it has all the line outs, all the shit you need, without busting your hump to drag all this shit out of there. Because the rest of this shit, I got fucking wheels and casters and dollies and fucking carts to get it out of the house. It's like, what the fuck, So, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just fucking, it's just insane.
When Ampeg came out with the V2 series, I have almost every one of them except for the 75-watt version. So I have the 20-watt version, uh, the 275 watts one, and if you go out, it turns into 400. If you split the ohms, the wattage goes up to 400. Ridiculous amount. It's a beautiful amp. Got two tens in it. It's wedged to where you can put it on the ground like a PA. That whole V2 series is like that. Even the little 20-watt one.
Yeah.
I have the 150-watt version, and I have the 40-watt version. And the only reason I opted out of the 75-watt one was because I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'll turn on the light just for a second. Was to get the micro CL here, and this is 100 watts, and I love it because it'll fit in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
It's 100 watts, and it's got a quarter-inch line out from the back, and it's just like the big version of the CL. It's just smaller,
Compacted down. Yeah.
smaller.
Here's a fun story for you about my SVT4 Pro downstairs. So I was touring with the SVT Classic, and I was touring with Bob Wayne, and Bob is so Bob used to guitar tech for Hank 3, and Hank 3 used to be in Superjoint Ritual. So Hank 3 had that SVT4 Pro from when he played bass for Superjoint Ritual, and then he was using it with his band, Hank 3, who my buddy Zach was playing bass for him, and then he got that amp, and then he sold it to me while I was on tour because his boat motor blew up and he needed a new motor.
Nice.
So I fucking bought that.
nice.
So I technically have the one, and it's got his thing on it. I'm pretty sure that was the one that Hank 3 was using when he toured with Superjoint Ritual. So
Wow.
and then it toured with Hank 3 when Zach played it, and then now it's touring with me. So that's another like
Wow.
fucking
Yeah.
workhorse.
Oh, man,
Like I played thousands of shows with that thing, and it's
Wow.
like
Wow.
it's still ticking. Never had a problem with it.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Well, look, man, we appreciate you coming out. We got to do a part 2. We're clicking on about an hour here. So, yeah. So, we're going to have you back for sure. So, when all of you get your music going, your new stuff, your recordings, whatever, and then we'll definitely want to have you back on. There's so much stuff we haven't even touched on yet, man. And I knew this was gonna fucking happen. As soon as I saw you, like, oh yeah, we're gonna be fucking. Would it be like total fucking gearheads? Yeah, total fucking gear tech heads about instruments and fucking recording, and it's just gonna go, man. It's just gonna go.
We'll probably talk about this for another 7 hours. And
just my fucking computer would just lock the fuck up and say, no, I'm out. I'm done. I'm fucking done. So, where, I'm going to let Henry kind of land the plane, but where can people kind of, find your stuff, like social media wise?
Well, shit, I know the Recently Deceased has stuff on all the streaming platforms. Italian Blood has stuff on, I know they have stuff on Spotify, but it should be on other stuff. Christ, I've been in so many bands. Bob Wayne's got stuff everywhere. I mean, I'm
all over the fucking place.
Facebook bitching about the government all the time. If you want
to,
I will be promoting a lot of music soon, though. We're working on it right now. I don't really have anything to promote, but there is stuff in the works. There's a lot in the works actually. So, but Italian Blood, they're constantly trickling stuff out. So they have a bunch of stuff I'm on. I recorded for them. And a bunch of stuff that I'm not on. Bunch of stuff. I did some mandolin on some
fucking A.
Stuff in Time Blood. Recently Deceased, it's like 15 years old now or something. It's an old album. Probably don't go listen to that. We don't sound like that anymore.
Yeah,
it sounds good. But the new stuff is, oh my god, we're so proud of it. So that'll be coming out.
Cool.
And then my solo stuff, I'll be working on that soon too.
Well, let's set up something maybe October-ish.
Perfect.
you know, and we'll hook back up and
so that'll work out good.
do another hour of fucking, you know, of all the craziness and see what you got going on, which should be just
absolutely
pretty fucking cool. Oh, hang on, I gotta hit that fucking my screen went crazy. Hey, okay, you're back. But anyway, cool, man, and we'll continue on. But thanks so much for coming on our show, man. It's fucking awesome, man.
It's been really fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Oh yeah, round 2's coming. We just got started. We haven't even fucking delved into anything yet. We just kicked up some.
We love to continue this conversation.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll have to play back the fucking tapes and you know, just to rehash and do a fucking round 2. We just kicked up some dust. We haven't got to the real fucking mud and fucking shit yet. It's still coming. So, awesome. But I'll let Henry wrap up, brother, man, and we appreciate you coming on.
All right, we're just ringing the dinner bell with this one. We'd like to thank Matt Mayhem for coming back, and he'll be back for round 2 and probably 3 and 4. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But we will see you in the next video.